So according to all the YouTube gurus out there, this is not going to be a good hook to hook in the masses. But guess what? I ain't even give a care. I just wanted to give a direct shout out to the people who've been directly supporting this channel. I put their names on the screen. I just want to thank y'all directly. Thank you for interacting with the videos. Thank you for dropping comments. Thank you for giving me some helpful tips. I really do appreciate it. You are an OC of this channel, an original creator. You're an original creator of this collage community. You're a pioneer of this channel. If anyone says you're not, you can point them to this video and say, I've been supporting CJ since before he even had 100 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I'm super thankful. I can't wait to see what we create in the future. Hey, it's CJ here. Welcome back into True Point of Creation and another one of our quick collage art videos. What we're going to be doing is creating a quick piece of collage art. We're also filming it on another camera, so it's going to be filmed as a time lapse and then it'll be turned into a YouTube video short under a minute. So that's the whole idea. This will still be quick. We're going to hang out together and I'm just going to talk as I'm cutting through it and we're going to make this collage together. So I'm super thankful for you stopping in. You never really know what we're going to come up with, so that's what makes it interesting because I don't even know. You would think I had a plan, but I don't really have a plan. I just grabbed some clippings and I was like, oh yeah, this could be cool together. And then here we go. We're going to find out if it really is cool together or not. And then after that, I'll mix it, put it into a little short video with some music behind it, and hopefully it comes out cool. I had to recut that because I burped in the middle of talking. Anyways, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut through these. I'm going to do it real slow. Even though this is a quick collage, I'm going to do it really slow because I'm talking to you guys and I have a razor blade in my hand, so I should probably stay focused on what I'm doing. I'm going to film it as a time lapse with the other camera and we'll cut it into a video with some music there. But today we're just going to go through and watch it fall together, and then after this video is uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and upload the short so you can see the little quick transformation as well, trying to do it all at once. When I do these in the live streams, I try to do it and then I post the short the next day. I think when I film these videos and it's not a live, I'll just post this video and then afterwards I'll post the short so you could watch this video, kind of see how it all came together, and then go watch the short to see how I put it into some music. So I plan on using this building. This is a starter piece. We're cutting off this little project building and this little junky building. We're only keeping the concept building right here. So let me make sure, I'm gonna reach out of the way. The other camera's recording. Time lapse, activate. It is activated. Now I'm just going to whip it into the camera for the other shot. This is a new shot. This angle is a little different, so I'm trying this out. It's a little closer. Hopefully you can see the details. Can you see the moon? The crescent moon up there. We can't keep that. Maybe we can. Let me cut around these buildings and maybe I'll keep the sky, but there's text up here. We're not really keeping that. We're going to use something else for the background. I don't really know. We're just doing it together. Bust out the little blade. I'm kind of missing the tip. That's what she said. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and see if this one works. If not, I'll pull out a different razor blade. So let's see. This is for the other camera shot. So I'm going to pull it in and get to cutting. I think where I want to cut is around... Oh, let me get a plan first. I don't want this building. I want this building. And then I want the bushes. And then I want these buildings. And then that bush. And then I don't want that building. And where do we stop on the street? Do we want the people on the street? Maybe from there we just go straight down and then see what happens. Before I even do that, for the other camera, it's recording the time lapse. This should be fun footage. I'm gonna grab my little ghetto thing here, ruler majigger, and try not to slice into my ruler because that tends to happen a lot. Because it's plastic, you know, why not have a metal one, you ask? Well, the metal one leaves scratches on the magazine paper. And if you know, we're always, well, or don't cut it, you know, that's a thing. You know, just do it and keep folding it back and forth. You know, that's the old ghetto way of ripping stuff. What? We don't want our concrete. Who poured this concrete? It's all messed up now. Oh, I guess that's out of the clipping anyway. Yeah, I kept my scissors on handy. I knew something was going to happen. Sorry, fade away from the mic there. But I knew there was going to be some issues. The reason why I don't use a metal one is because it scrapes all up on your magazine paper. And if you don't know, we cut magazines on this channel. We always cut up magazines and we make collage art from magazine clippings. That's our thing. We got a thing, okay? That's kind of what we do. You know, if you're hanging out, go ahead, feel free to hang out. Come into the live streams. We're always live streaming, so that's fun as well. We're going to start cutting right around here. Go up, leave it attached. I'll come back and do that little part and we'll mess that up later. You know, for now, we'll leave it there. We'll come back and mess it up later. Okay, this for the other camera. For the other camera, we're going to start big, do it big and do it fast. Here we go. We're going to go here. Then we're going to turn it. And I need to see what I'm cutting. So I'm going to slice it like this. Oh, shoot. I forgot this blade. I need a new blade on this. I just remembered. Okay, ignore that slice. That slice didn't happen. It didn't even exist. You're imagining things. We're starting over. Reclip. Okay, this one. It's kind of missing its tip too. I press hard, if you can't notice. If you didn't notice, now you know. Okay, here we go with our clip. We're gonna act like we're gonna cut that again. Whoa, it's there. Then we turn it. Then I see it. I'm totally cutting the paper right now. I'm totally not imaginary slicing it. Okay, now I'm really cutting it. Okay, we're up into this building. We don't need to be. Gonna go here. Just a little cut. And then around these bushes. That's gonna be kind of tricky. They're kind of square. It's like a bush fence. Should I add texture to the bushes? Or should I keep it like a Minecraft bush? It's just straight across. It's just straight across. It's just a square. Don't mind the square green thing on the roof. Roof. What is it? Depends on if you're a dog or not, I guess. Okay, here comes a little bushiness to the edge. So I don't really like the idea of a Minecraft bush because I just did one and it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple bumps, just like your grandma's haircut. Just looks like that, kind of bumpy-ish, you know. This is just part of the piece, and you know, it'll all maybe come together, or it'll be an epic fail. That's how you have to hang out. Then you'll get the people in the comments like, this isn't art, this is an epic fail. I'm like, yeah, well, I had fun doing it, so there's that for you. Anyway, we're going to keep on slicing around the buildings. Obviously, this is some weird modern building. It's like a concept. That's actually not a square on the roof. It's kind of rounded right there. Try not to leave too much blue. I don't think it really matters because the blue is kind of part of the vibe. This is kind of matted. I'm going to cut off the rail here. Oh, don't let the safety inspector see this. I am cutting the rail off, and that's going away. So if you're hanging out on the deck, don't get too close to the edge. And I hope you didn't have too many martinis, because you could fall off in your bikini onto the concrete. And you can't sue us because you signed the lease, and it says in the lease, if you fall off the handrail, it's your own doing. And I'm just going to keep on slicing away, slicey. Cutting the top off of this building. It was an inch taller. Now it's not. And if I'm not talking perfectly into the mic, it's because I'm looking downwards and that mic's pointing at my dimples. And I don't know if you can hear through my dimples. They're pretty hollow, but I don't know if you can hear my voice through the dimples. Yes, they're like craters on the side of my face. You got to get used to it. Something to get used to. So we're just going to do these bushes and make them look like Marge Simpson's hair. Perfect. Oh, handrail. Handrail again. Oh, we're going to lose this bush too because it's in a weird spot, and I'm just going to get rid of the handrail. We don't need too much details. Reminder, quick collage, keyword, quick. Don't cut yourself, still have fun, but we're not going to sit here and fussy cut too much. Don't want too much fuss. There must not be too much fuss. Okay, I'm going to come down this strip. It's gonna be real straight. You know it. I'm so straight with these cuts. It's like professional straight cutter. You didn't know that was a thing? Well, now you know. Professional straight cutter. Not really. That's not something I'm good at. If you didn't get that sarcasm. Now, straight down to the concrete. You need to get down to where the feet plants. Right there. Where the feet are planted. Right there where the feet are planted. Will it come apart? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. All right. We have the sky. It has departed. It is now nighttime. See, you can tell from the black. It's nighttime now. Okay, these clippings, I'm going to keep them. I don't know. What did we lose? Not a whole ton. I do like the color, the matte color of the blue sky. Go way up there in the corner of the table, which you cannot see anymore because this shot is closer. But now you can see a little bit more details. Don't look at how crooked that line is. I should have kept it further. You couldn't see my bad details. So now you can't. Okay, we have our building. Oh, excuse me. And put that to the side. That's our building. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's look at it. It's a cool shoe, and it has soap on it. This is how you clean your shoes. You got them white kicks. You better keep them clean. I don't really know how I'm going to get around the bubbles. Do a little cutting around the bubbles. It gets green inside of here, so I might have to cut off some of that just so it all looks bubbles and doesn't turn into this green. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't really know. We're just doing something that's just for fun. So here we go for the other camera. Whoa, we pulled it in. Whoa, we're gonna go to the side so I can see what I'm cutting. I'm not gonna cut on the edge. Just gonna go around the white shoe. Try not to leave too much green or any green, but I don't want to cut too much into the shoe. Looks like I'm cutting a lot into the shoe, actually. I think you'll still see that there's a sole down there somewhere. He has a sole somewhere. Let's pull it up so it's not out of the other camera shot. Ooh, it's kind of crackly paper. Let's make it look a little bubbly. We're just going to wave our little magic wand here and just say, oh, look at the bubbles. Oh, the soft little bubbles, they'll clean up your shoes real fast. Why did I turn into a leprechaun? I don't know, but I do want me treasure. Let's do it over here, and boom. I don't know if that worked. I really don't know if that worked or not. Ignore the barking dog in the background. He just wants to get his biscuits. Okay, we cut that down, all the way down. Where are we here? Our cut's somewhere around here? Oh, there it is. Bloop. Whoa, that was fast. I told you, quick collage. What are you talking about? See, those colors kind of match. I don't know. I had different colors in mind, but we actually might use these colors. So we'll see. We'll see. These are our backups. Maybe they're our starters, and then the other ones can be backups, because these don't really matter because they're already cut. So we don't really know. I just thought this shoe was cool and was just like, well, I want to use that shoe. Don't really know what for. It's a cool shoe. Why for? It's a bubbly shoe. It's got the soap on the front. It goes with our dude. Here's our main character. Are you ready to see our main character of this collage? I've been wanting to make a wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to have to wait for the main character. I don't know if I want this yet, but I want this. One way or the other. If it's in this collage, cool. If it's not, cool. I'll save it. It's a pencil or a pen. We might use both. We might not use any of them, but it sucks because we're losing this really cool compass. And I really like this compass, but I need the pencil. Oh, no. Yeah. That compass is really cool. That's a cool compass. I like that compass. Will I ever be able to find a compass like that ever again? I feel like I won't. And I don't really need the pencil for this piece. But it's cool and funny. You know what? I can't cut it. Get out of here. I might cut it later on in this video. But I can't decide. You know, commitment issues and all. So we're going to have to do it. Hey, get my watch out of there. Okay, let's go back to our main character. You ready to see the main character? He was on the thumbnail. Did you realize he was riding a skateboard? The thing is, I can't keep this connected, so I'm gonna still use the skateboard. He needs skateboard, but it's got to be separate from this picture. The other problem is his shoelaces are like really thin, and so we're gonna have to cut around those, and this paper is kind of thin like that other paper. So this dude's cool. He's in his business casual, but he's got his sneakers and he skateboards to work. He works in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley or something. I don't know what he does for work. He codes. He's a coder. No, he runs a tech startup. You tell me what he does. You tell me in the comment section. What does he do for work? And how does he smell after riding his skateboard all the way to work with this jacket on? I don't know. His shoes are clean. See, he cleaned them. That's all part of the story. So where am I going to start with him? Where do I even start with you, dude? I can't even start with this outfit. I do like the gray. It's pretty cool. Gray shoes. Those are not Chucks, though. We could tell. You're missing a critical piece right here in the inside heel of your shoe. So, that's a thing. All right, we're going to start here at the top of his shoe. Come around, go around, do around, dibby-dib-dip, and then we'll come back and figure out the shoelaces, and then we will figure out his skateboard. Probably detach his skateboard first. But see, here's the colors too. I don't want to, we might use this matte color, that matte color, and that matte color, and not use those colors for the little accents that I was planning on using. Quick collage. We got to keep that in mind. All right, so here we go for the other camera. It's still recording. Yes, it is. Here we go. Spin it, and start on his Chucky looking things. They're casual shoes, casual sneakers. You know, I am a fan of super chill casual sneakers, not bright and loud sneakers. Basketball shoes, for example, unless you're playing basketball. That's just my opinion. I think wearing those bright basketball shoes are kind of goofy. But people like them. But when you're like a sneakerhead, I get it, and that's like your outfit. But if you're doing this business casual thing and then wearing some neon green sneakers, I mean, that's a choice. Everybody has their own choices. Personally, I would keep it classic, clean and classic. So if you're ever worrying about your style, or if your boyfriend doesn't have any style and he's always wearing those basketball shorts, but he hasn't gone and shot any baskets in years, maybe tell him to take those off. Get some little chinos, some basic little chinos, not too tight. These might be too tight. Not too tight. Get some chinos, some basic little chinos, just some khaki pants, you know what I'm saying? Don't have to be khaki colored, but you know what I mean, those kind of chino pants. And then put on some clean and minimalist shoes. They're just clean and classic. Make them classic and make them just look clean, and it'll totally bring your outfit together. Maybe wear like a Henley, or you could wear a polo or something like that. No polo crazy stripes, just like a basic, something basic, and you'll look way more stylish. It's crazy that if you just keep it simple, just like, I mean, ladies, you know, that if he's just wearing some blue jeans and a white t-shirt, plain white, not with any weird logos on it, trying to promote some weird brand, and he paid $80 for his shirt when it's just a t-shirt, it looks silly. You shouldn't do that. I just spin it around for nothing. I wouldn't do that. I don't think your man should do that, and dudes, I don't think you should be spending money on an $80 t-shirt when it's a t-shirt, and just because it says a certain brand name on the front of it does not make it cool. It's actually makes it less cool. Unless they're a sponsor of this channel, and I'll tell you, you should go and get that t-shirt. They're not sponsoring this channel. Maybe someday, but we'll probably have better sponsors that I actually think are worthy of your money, instead of wasting it on one t-shirt. At least get a good shirt. Okay, so now we're going around his ears. You know, those are kind of tricky spots. And then his hair. He has kind of spiky-ish hair. I don't know. Uh-oh, where did the cut go? It was right around the top of his hair. Oh, that's not going to be good for my other video. I might have to trim just a little movement out of that. I could come through and fray his hair. I don't know if it's going to be necessary or not, but I'm not sure if I'm catching up with my cut there either. I'm thinking about weird fashion and stuff, and then I go off on a tangent about wearing neon green shoes and basketball shorts again. Well, I'm always talking about that. Something about basketball shorts are like the least fashion. Like, it's so bad. Like, I mean, I see wearing them for like pajamas or something, or to play basketball. Kinda. And even then, they seem like it's too much. Too baggy and too weird. I get they're comfortable, but man, you gotta have some type of style. And the reason why I always keep talking about that is because I was at a concert, and I described this last time I was talking about it. I was at a concert, and it was like she makes like some bedroom music on, or like some real love type music, and all the ladies were there, and I like her music. It was a cool concert at the Crystal Ballroom. We were at the Crystal Ballroom, and all the ladies came looking fine, looking good in their dresses and their jewelry and their makeup and everything in between. And dudes were showing up with their girlfriends wearing basketball shorts. And I'm like, what is happening, dude? Like, that's a problem. That's a problem. Like, no wonder why your ladies look in other directions is because you coming all, like, just put on something basic. You don't need to do nothing crazy, but don't bring the basketball shorts to the lovemaking concert. Doesn't make a lot of sense. What's that noise in the background? Something weird is, I don't know, someone's like vacuuming outside or something, but I hear some weird noise. Hopefully my mic ain't picking it up. Maybe their AC struggling like mine is right now. We're in the middle of the heat wave, so there's a weird noise. Someone's doing a blender or something. I don't know. I can hear it. But I will keep on cutting through the noise. Maybe they're mad because I was talking about their basketball shorts, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll show you. But alright, so we got that. It's cutting in there. That's cool. Now let's go up his armpit. Alright, down his armpit. Alright, down the armpit. Uh-oh. Did you see that? It pulled his jacket up and almost ripped the paper right there. That's not cool. Kinda did give a little riff. I might have to fix that up with the scissors. Pull out the scissors for that one. Go around his little tush right here. We could see his whole tush because these pants are so dang tight. It might be too tight, bruh. I don't know. Maybe when you're skateboarding, you don't want baggy pants. Okay, we'll come around this. And this is a part I was worried about, this shoelace. What am I going to do? I don't want to cut off his shoelaces. I think I'm going to try to save it. And we're just going to come up the back end. This is not my favorite cutting angle. I like to see it from the other side. Up the shoelace, up the back, and boom. I really hope that noise isn't coming in too loud because I could just hear it. It keeps getting louder. I don't know what's going on, but it is a thing. And when you live on a busy street, you really never know what kind of noise is going to come around doing stuff. So yeah, maybe they're out there working on the road. I don't know. Ooh, slicing around his big toe. Okay, can we keep him together right here? Looks like maybe we can. Should we? Maybe, just to keep a little structure. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of his back shoelace because no one's gonna know. They're not gonna know that it was even there. And then I'll get his little roll out here, his rolled up pants. Gotta watch out for this paper. It's starting to want to rip on me. And it could be because my blade's not that tight or that sharp, or it could be because I am pushing so hard. Okay, back around his other thigh here. And down to his calf. Now, this shoelace is one that I was, worried about from the beginning. The paper's kind of trying to want to rip on me, so I'm going to try to just... There'd probably be a little pink left over on this shoelace from the outline, because I don't want to get too close. I'm going to go ahead and go up with it like that. Then I'm going to come from his heel, which I really can't see what I'm cutting. Ooh, I feel it lifting. Stop lifting. Feel it lifting, wanting to rip. I'm going to come to right here and then try to go up to that lace. Hopefully they connected. And then down his shoe from here. And now it's about to come together. I don't know if I can... Ooh, oh, that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Because where they were coming together at, I didn't quite twist. Twisty turny. Okay, let's see what happens. Does he fall out? Oh, look, he's jumping out of the page. Oh, right there by his ear. Boom. Now what's up with your shoelace, bro? You gonna come apart? Oh, we got his shoelaces. Check him out. Boom, he's jumping at you. He doesn't look bad. I don't think that was bad. Maybe a little something right there on his hair. I could fray his hair, but it doesn't look like he really needs it. So, a little something there on his jacket. That's where I think I just pulled it apart at. I didn't quite have the cut right there. So, that's something. I think he looks good. I think it looks fine. I don't, well, little butt rip. Oh, that's where the jacket lifted. I think the jacket lifted right around here, actually. I wonder if they're like shampooing some carpets. I don't know what's having all these noises. Okay, he looks good. We need his skateboard. We need his skateboard. This is going to be critical around these wheels and stuff. Oh, where do we start? Where do we start? I think we can do it maybe right here. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to probably just start in around here. And then loop it around. Something like that. Come up into the pink a little bit. We're going to probably have a little pink around this as well, just because of the way that it is. When it comes to the wheels, the trucks, that's what they call them, right? The trucks on the skateboard. We want to make sure that we don't cut them off, because it's a critical part. Okay, I'm going to flip it around. Ooh, this paper. This is some fragile paper right here. And we'll just go whip it around, whip it around. Try to catch up with that cut. We might need to pull the scissors out. Maybe I knew that was going to happen, because I usually don't lay my scissors out here when I'm doing these quick collage videos, because I don't use the scissors in the quick collage. Even though I'm way better with my scissors, I just use these, and now we're getting caught up. Got caught up in the moment. But I just think they look cooler with the razor blade, so that's why I do it with the razor blade. Shoosh, cut that off. The noise is getting louder. I think I'm gonna have to pull out the noise cancellation for this video, which that's not helping me when you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and rip it for you ahead of time, okay? Oh, now there's a beeping sound. I don't know what's going on. A lot of stuff's happening outside right now, but we forge on. We're gonna get our stuff done here. And if I have to put on some noise cancellation, it wasn't the best, because then I sound like a robot. It doesn't really help me sound like a real human when I put on noise cancellation. Oh, now I'm touching the microphone to my face. Never good. Yeah, keep cutting. Just keep cutting. Just keep cutting. We need our little wheels. tricky little spot right there. Oh, come on. It's getting caught up on everything. And that's not a good sign, because that's usually when things get ripped. But we're trying to make it quick. I don't need to rush. It's all in a time lapse, you know what I mean? So I don't really need to rush through it. But I tend to find myself rushing through these just because I want to make it quick still for y'all, so it's not like too dragged out. But this is supposed to be the longer version of where we actually create it. Let's see. Oh, there, it fell out. Oh, that wheel is not rolling. It's not gonna roll right. Let's make his wheel a little more rounded. There we go. That might have just, well, it's not because of the picture, it's because of my cat. There we go. There, it looks like a wheel-ish. Oh, right here maybe a little more. Come on, Wheeler. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, we got it. We got a skateboard. I don't know. What you think about the skateboard? It's like those ones that you use to play with your fingers at school desk, you know, those kind. It's just like that. And now we have all this pink. So, since it was a quick collage, that was the idea. Did I have more to it? I don't think so. I think the pencil, no more paper. I have those papers, which were supposed to be like this. Now, we're going to have a different background. We have all this stuff. I was thinking something like this. And then he's supposed to be busting out of this. Right? Like that. Jumping on with his skateboard. That's pretty cool as it is. I like it as it is. But I want to make it kind of look like it's shattering. You know, like like he's breaking out of it. So what we're going to do is try it with these pieces. Oh, now I'm hitting the computer. I'm hitting this stuff. I mean, that looks pretty cool. It's a quick collage. I think it's fun and cool. But what I think we need to do is go like this. Maybe, you know, something like that. Does that look like a shattered piece or something? Like, boom. And then let's try to get some more like that and see what we can do. I don't know if that actually does. Maybe if it kind of breaks in here. Oh, now I'm just ripping it. That could be the style. Just rip it like he's ripping right out of it. Okay, so we don't really know. We don't really know. Let's just try stuff, you know. We don't have a plan. What is a plan? I don't even know what plan means because, you know, it's me we're talking about here. So I've never even done this before, so sure. Oh, let's cut ourselves. That's real nice. That's kind of different, you know, when glass breaks. Maybe some little shards. And then I don't know. We'll get these and we'll just put them to the side and then we'll try to see if it even works. So let's just do it since we have these pieces of paper and we don't really know. I think some bigger, some smaller. Don't need that piece. And then let's look at it from this side. I mean, like generic breaks, like you've seen this. Oh, so it might be easier to do with the scissors. I don't know. Like that's a very generic crack, crack, snap, snap, crackle, pop. We'll just maybe cut it from this angle since that part is wrinkled. Since I was pulling all on it. We don't really know. We don't really know. If we have to cut some more, we just don't need all these. That's fine. I don't know the concept. I think that's probably enough for these ones. So, because maybe we want to mix the colors up. I had a whole bunch of like colors over there that I was thinking of doing this with. But since I like these matted colors and the pictures are kind of matted, I like this idea. So let's go with it. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna look broken or if it's gonna look broken. We'll see. We got a green, we got some green. Try to play around the text right there and see if that helps. So we get more for our money. Oh, the noise just stopped. I wonder what that noise was. Very interesting. They might be working on the street or something out there because that's a weird... Oh, no, there it goes again. You thought they were done. No, it was just a joke. It's all good. We'll just keep on going. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I could probably make them better with the scissors, but you know, we're playing with the blade, so that's part of the fun. Very generic crack or something. Let's see. Another one. Let's cut this text off. Perfecto. Got that. It's probably better if that's not attached, and I'll save that in case we need more of it. I don't think we will, but shard. Last shard. Last green shard. Oh, that one's not good either, so something like that. Okay. I don't know. That's not enough to save. And then we have this blue. There's not a lot of the blue, so we gotta see if we even use it. We don't even know what we're doing. We're just doing it. I'm gonna go whoosh, 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 whoosh. Slice there, and a slice right here, and a slice right there. Here a slice, there a slice. Everywhere a slice, slice. Probably gonna need these longer ones for this blue one, because we don't have a lot of straight. Well, we have the straight part, but we don't have a lot of wide open stuff. Man, stuff's just getting caught all over this mat right now. Okay, let's see how to utilize this. Let's cut this off. Okay. Looks like we already have a cut there. Cut like that, and then maybe a cut like that. It's not perfect. I don't think they're meant to be perfect. They're meant to be awkward and weird. We'll see. I don't even know how it's gonna come together. It's in my mind, okay? It's all in my mind. I'm just thinking, like, what if it looks like him busting out of his cubicle? He just broke out of the cubicle. Man, this is really dragging. This paper is just kind of weird, so it's like really catching on my mat here. Let's do a couple more slices. I know it's a little awkward, but it is worth a try, because maybe it looks cool, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, we don't have to use it. I could always remove it from the time lapse. I could remove it from this video if I wanted to, but why would I do that? I want to show the idea of us trying something new. Okay, that looks like some Harry Potter stuff or something. I think I can get one more, maybe right here. It's not very glass-ish, but it's something. Okay, we tried. We gave it a try. It was a valiant effort. Oh. We still have the pen and the pencil and the compass. I don't think I need the compass. Let me pull in a mat to try to throw it in the back. Let's see what we got here. 1 second. Will the blue work for this? Blue, do. Do not copyright check me. Let's try to get it right in with the bushes. Oh, well, okay, well, those line up. Boom. Now, can we get him coming a little bit out? Should we make him behind it or not? We could put his leg behind it if we wanted to, and his butt if we wanted to. Like that? Or should we have this up over him or down here? Because I like his foot. That's the thing. I like his other foot. And let's see. If we get this here, don't rip me butt. And then that's there, but that still pokes up. And his foot comes out. And the suds come out. Ooh, I like the suds coming between his legs if we can get that. I don't know if we can. And I bent the top right there. Okay. I like that. That looks cool. One thing that's bugging me though, give me 1 second. I don't think I have it right here because I don't want to pull out my other mat. Let's see here. Right there. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, it's the wrong. I'm left-handed. This is gonna hurt here. Right under that. Oh, let's move it all. That's fun. I think that might be good enough. I don't really know. Let's move this mat now. Just trying to make it line up there. We'll just kind of see how that looks. Boom. He's jumping through. He's breaking through. It looks pretty cool. See if you guys can see that. I should pull it down because the camera angles now are not so high up there. And then we have this, and ignore the ambulance because that's coming by. Okay, now he's plopping there. The ambulance just drove by, so we let them pass. Now, for all these shards, should they be like crashing through? Like smashing? Is it gonna be like broken glass? I don't know if it will be. But let's give it a try, shall we? Let's use some different colors. We kind of want the glass to go behind him and behind his skateboard. So we want another long one. How about a long bluish, purplish to go up behind the board? Boom, like that. And maybe a green one there. Will this green one work? Does it look like it's broken there and it's broken up here? If these were cut differently, they would work better, but it's not necessarily gonna work that way. So let's see. Keep on trying. I'm far from the mic. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm all trying to figure this out here. We'll get this kind of there, brought that together, and then let's get our scissors. I think what we need is rounded edges now. These kind of need to be rounded like that. So we'll cut that off, and then let's see some more pink maybe. Let's go ahead and round the edge. cut that so it looks kind of like it's sliced along there. And what else color do we need? I think we're getting there. We don't need too much of it. I think the point is there. Okay, I kind of sharded that one this way. Boom. I don't know. Does it look... Oh, look at his shoe up here. Dang it. How did that get there? I can't fix that. Oh, is that... Well, cover it. That's how you do it. You cover it with something. All right. Does it look like it's blasting out? Does it look like he's breaking free from his cubicle? It's what I want to know. I want to know. Does it look like that? Uh-oh. Let's move everything while you got it set. Maybe we'll set it perfectly and leave it alone. That might be something worth thinking about. Now that we have this here, help cover up my messed up rounded corner there. What do you think? Does it look like a cool piece of collage art? Does it look like he's breaking out and he's on his skateboard and he's busting out of his cubicle, but he's got his clean shoes? He cleans his white shoes. But the idea of this quick piece of collage art was to get you inspired, to make something cool, to have fun, because I had fun making it. So hopefully you had fun watching it. Hopefully it got you inspired. If it did get you inspired, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.